you go. All right. Hold on, let me come back here. All right. We're baking cupcakes. That's what we're doing. I still don't have all the things out, but okay. Why don't I pull up the recipe? What do I need to do? Okay. I need all-purpose flour. I need baking powder. That's what I was getting. Baking powder. Got that. I need baking soda. Baking soda. Baking soda. Welcome back to the kitchen. Again. 2 kitchen streams in a row. Okay. I got the sugar. Lemon zest. Unsalted butter. It's salted. Sue me. 2 eggs. Lemon juice. Milk. Great. And then for the frosting, I need butter. Again, it's salted. Whatever. Sugar. Or confectioner sugar. And lemon juice and milk. Great. I don't think that's going to be enough sugar, actually. Might need more of the powder sugar. Great. Okay, we got all the things for the recipe. Now, this makes 12 cupcakes. Is 12 enough, or should I make more? I'm sure, I think 12 is fine, right? Sure. 12 is fine. If I want to make more, I'll make more. We'll stick with 12. I should probably get the cupcake tin out. That's loud. Oh! So sorry. Okay, too many things at once. Hold on. For a minute and smile. My mom is watching Pitch Perfect in the other room. What a great movie. Okay. Preheat. We're going to go ahead and preheat the oven because I'll do everything else while that's preheating. 350. And that'll just be preheated and it'll just stay preheated until it's time to... You said I eat 12 as a snack. Yeah, these cupcakes are for my mod, my brother. It is his birthday today. But don't worry about him. It's actually his son's birthday. That's who we're really celebrating. So happy birthday, Aragorn. Okay. I'll double the recipe. I'll make 2 dozen. We'll do that. That's fine. I'll just double the recipe. Okay. Line with muffin tins. I have muffin tins here. I have 2 shades of green. I don't know how many I have though, so we're just gonna... Why don't I do this on screen here? You can watch me do this. Will you call my name? Happy birthday, Chris. Happy birthday to you as well. Old man. Unk status. Might not get tomorrow, do it tonight. Okay. Lined. That step. Done. Next step. Says. Okay, it just says line that. Then we start putting together. Oh, I need a whisk. Whisk acquired. So I need dry ingredients, flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt. Okay. So we'll do dry ingredients first. We're doubling the recipe. Just realized you didn't send me the customary. It's onehappybirthday.com, not just onebirthday.com. Onehappybirthday.com. Here, I'll send it to you right now. I gotta pull up the link. Oh. Onehappybirthday.com. Do you want Chris or Christopher? You're getting Chris. All right, let's make sure it plays. Yep, it says it right. Copy. Oops. Copy. Link. Text message. Paste. Send. I've sent it to you now. You've got your happy birthday song now. You're welcome. Now. Okay. Distracted. Okay, I need flour. This is flour, and I need measuring cups. Okay. Measuring cup. So it's 1.5, so double is 3. Should I double it, or should I do... One and a half. We'll just double it because that's easier math. That's easier math. I'm not going to try to half that and add half. Happy birthday, Aragorn. Happy birthday. Okay. 1 cup. And we'll just have extra cupcakes and eat them. 2 cup. 3 cup. So you can see stuff in cup. Okay. I need my screen to stop timing out. That's the flour. I need to also add the baking powder, right? Baking powder, baking soda, salt. Okay. Baking powder is 1.5 teaspoons. So I need 3 teaspoons. Teaspoon. This is teaspoon. Teaspoon. Sorry, I have to read it like 6 times to make sure it didn't say tablespoon. And then I read it right the first time. Teaspoon. So I'm doing 3 teaspoons. This is baking powder. Yes, baking powder. 1, 2. This is great posture, by the way. 3. Boom. Okay, now baking soda is... Oh my gosh. Let me turn off low power mode because this is going to drive me nuts. I'm already irritable today. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon. So I need 1/2 a teaspoon. Do we have the half here? This is a 1/4 teaspoon, so we'll just do 2 of these. 1, 2. Great. Got that. And then we need to do the salt. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Did I get the salt? I didn't get the salt out. Do we have an available salt that I don't have to... We have sea salt. That's fine. Well, the butter's also salted, so we don't need to put too much salt in it. Sea salt's too coarse for cooking, though. I don't know, brother. You know what? Just give me the freaking salt shaker. It might be what's in that. I don't know. It's actually the same thing. It's not going to make a difference. I don't care. We're going to put it in the hand. So we need... I know we have salted butter. It needs unsalted butter, but I'm putting in the salt right now. So, I don't know, man. It says half a teaspoon. So I'll tell you what, I'll do 3/4 teaspoon to make up for the salted butter. That's 2/4. My face is right here. That wasn't a full fourth, by the way. That was just... Okay. Sure. And then for good measure. Great. Okay. Also, I didn't realize that the music turned down. Okay, there you go. Music's back up. I did the salt. Okay, I need to whisk it. I need to whisk. Whisk the things together. Okay. Great. I did those things. Then I'm gonna use the hand mixer because I don't want to use the stand. Whatever. You know, words. This should have been in this bowl. Oven's preheated. Okay. That's fine. Okay. What was I doing? I was getting the stand mixer. I need to stand over here for that. There we go. Bam. Now. Stand mixer. No. Hand mixer. Hand mixer. When you call my name, will you walk on by? Okay, this is the wrong one. Where's the other ones? Okay. There, okay. Okay. Sugar and lemon zest. Rub the zest into the sugar to increase its flavor. Then add butter and use an electric mixer to beat on medium high until, okay. That's too many things at once. One thing at a time. So I need to do the sugar and lemon zest. Okay, so sugar is 3/4 cup. So double that is 1.5 cup. So here's my one. I need the sugar. I need the 1/2 cup. Where's the 1/2 cup? This is a 4th. We don't have the 1/2 cup. So wait, is there a 1/2 cup in here? That's a 1/3. We got 2 1/3 cups. So I'll just do 2 of the 4th cups. We said we're doing 1.5 of this. So let me do the... That's a 4th. That's a 1/2. Great. Now I need the 1. There we go, 1.5. What's next? The zest. Okay. I need 1 1/2 tablespoon lemon zest. Okay. 1 1/2 tablespoon lemon zest. I have lemon. Let me zest it. Okay. Take the sticker off. Do my best Gordon Ramsay impression? I don't think I can. Okay. I need, this is cheese grater. I can, that's how, lemon zest is just the rind, right? You just grate it. Okay. Let me put this on a plate or something. I have a lemon, so I could just zest it. Right? That's all you gotta do. I think I need to use a different side. Let me try this side. Okay, this side's working better. Okay, it's not coming off. It's not like coming off of the cheese grater, it's just sticking to it. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, hold on. This is why we bought more than one lemon. I did that. It's just not coming off the cheese. It's just stuck to the grater. It's not actually coming off onto the plate. You feel me? Do we have, am I supposed to use something different? Do we have a different, is there like a specific thing I'm supposed to use to grate it? Yeah, brother, I don't know. You want to try? You try. I used the big side, but that's what I'm saying. I graded it. I'm like, barely anything's coming off. I got it. Oh, there's some more. I got another lemon too. I'm getting help. You grade this C- for effort? I mean, I could have just gotten box cake and icing. I'm putting in, you know, some effort here. Sorry, I'm not good at zesting a lemon. Are we gonna need the other lemon? You got it. You figured it out. I need 2 tablespoons of lemon zest. Here's the tablespoon. Okay. So I don't even think that's 1 tablespoon yet. Okay. All right. We're zesting the lemon still. Oh, what is that? I don't know. That's... Okay, let's see if we can scrape that. We'll just call this 1 tablespoon. Okay. Okay, that's 1. I got the plate back, yeah. Do you need another lemon? Okay. Okay, you're gonna get that last bit. Do we have a juicer, by the way? Like a presser? Like a squeezy thing? You know what I'm talking about? That's a slicer. Well, when the time comes to get the lemon juice, I can do that later. We'll figure it out. So apparently when I was trying to zest the lemon, I was being too gentle with it. I really was supposed to be grinding that thing down. That's my bad. All right, let's... Yeah, no, almost there. We're almost there. Okay, it says rub the lemon zest into the sugar. Rub it into the sugar? Like, how am I... Like, what does it mean, rub it into the sugar? Just mix it? Just... Then why do they just say mix it? Why do they use rub? Let me just rub the sugar real quick. All right. Let's see. Sure, that's good enough. Cool. Lemon zest. Done. Great. Should I just use a spoon? We'll just use a spoon. Spoon it is. Great. Rub it in. Rub is a weird word for this. Maybe I need to like press it down a little. Smells very lemony. Your hands smell like lemons. Yeah, well, you were just helping me grind those lemons down, so I, at least, you know, they don't smell bad. Lemon's a nice smell to have. Could be worse. All right. Think that's good enough. Great. I really just want to go like, but I stopped myself. Really felt the urge to just take a spoonful of that lemon sugar. Okay. Got that. Add butter. Add butter. The butter needs to be room temperature, 1 cup. So a whole stick is... a whole stick is half a cup. So I need 2 sticks. I only grabbed 1. Okay, got another stick. It's refrigerated. We're going to throw this in the microwave for a few seconds here. And warm it up. Okay. Chuck this in here. We'll put the power level down and we'll put it for 20 seconds. That'll work. What do I do after the butter? Add butter and use electric mixer, medium high until light and fluffy. About 2 minutes. Then add the eggs. Then add lemon juice. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and prepare the lemon juice now. Okay, that's only one of those is softened. So we'll do the other one for another 15. Okay. Do we have a juicer presser thing? No? Great. I'll do it by hand. And I'll use a cup and I'll strain it best I can. All right. Let me just cut this in half. Great. You can watch me. Oh, the microwave? The microwave was interfering in my audio and crazy? Is it still going crazy? Oh, okay. You said it's fine now. That's actually really funny. Yeah, we should probably get that new microwave going in here soon. Because I'm pretty sure this one maybe not the healthiest to leak radiation everywhere. Okay. How much lemon juice do I need again? 2 tablespoons. Wait, no. 1/4 cup. So a half cup. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if we have the other stuff. Do we have the other lemon juice? Like the thing that looks like a lemon? The turny thing? Yeah. Okay. We'll add this as supplementary if I can't quite reach what I need. We're going to get as much juice out of these as we can. I'm going to cut this a little more, so I can really get in there. So I obliterate this lemon. Is this riveting content? Do we like this? So I squeeze every drop of lemon juice that I can. So we need to get a half cup is what we're aiming for. Let's see where we're at with this. See if we've at least got a 4th cup. Okay. That's a 4th. I don't think I need to add it yet, right? It's the butter first. Good thing I caught that. So we're gonna go ahead and squeeze the other lemon, and that should get us to half a cup. Okay. I should probably take these rings off, you know? So I don't get them all crazy messy. I say after I've already been squeezing the lemon. Okay. Okay. Pay attention. Don't cut your fingers. Always pay attention. Bam. All right, this should be it. Should be plenty. Just happened to look at chat. We're talking about the microwave. You said it's like a suburban Chernobyl. The extra fingers haven't impeded me in the slightest. And then when someone says nuke it literally, yeah. All right, that should be enough. Great. Now we do the butter. Now that we've got the lemon juice prepped. You said you need a fast forward button for this part? So sorry. We can't fast forward live. What do you think this is? Click? With Adam Sandler? Okay. We butter. Butter. Okay. We're doing a cup of butter, yes? 1 cup butter, yes. Butter. Probably should have gotten a bigger mixing bowl. Too late for that. Don't care. We're making it work. Okay. Okay, I need slow freeze. Mixer. Mix for like 2 minutes. Medium-high mixer. To beat on medium-high speed until light and fluffy. Then, wait. Add butter. Add eggs. Add lemon juice. Okay, so we do butter first for like 2 minutes until light and fluffy. Got it. Okay. So okay, let me pause. Can you get the dog? Okay. Get this out of the, oops, I pressed the eject button. Didn't mean to do that. Look, the milk is still cold. I'll put it in the, look, I'll put it in here. I'll put it back. All right. We're trying to get the stuff out of the whisk here, out of the whatever these are. So that we can still keep mixing. They're all just stuck in here. Okay. Should be good enough. Let's try that now. It came out. Go back in. Brother. All right, it's clicked in. Now stay. Alright, I'm sitting here fighting with this thing. Alright, I'm sick of it. I'm saying it's light and fluffy enough. Alright? It's good enough! It's good enough. Good enough. Moving on. What did we say was next? What was next? Eggs. Eggs are next. Okay. It calls for 2 eggs, so we need 4. I'm gonna grab another 2 out of here. Okay, we got 4 eggs. Break them. Put it in there. Make a mess. Great. Fantastic. Add eggs, mix until combined. All right. Looks... I mean, it's combined. All right. Add lemon juice. Mix again. It's okay if the batter looks slightly curdled at this point. Perfect. Was just gonna say that. It's okay to give your brother food poisoning. Not okay to food poison. Okay. You're not gonna get food poisoning. It's fine. I promise. We're good. Okay. So this is 1/4. Two fourths. Great. And it leaves a little bit for... We still have some lemons that we can juice if we need to. But it leaves enough for icing, which we'll make while the cupcakes are cooking. So mix again. I have a strong feeling this bowl is too small. I have a strong feeling I need to get a bigger bowl. Before we get too carried away, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that bigger bowl. Bigger bowl before I start adding everything. We got a big bowl under here. I really should have just started with a big bowl to begin with, but you know, it's more fun to dirty up a thousand bowls. All right. Let me get a spatula here. Oh. Here we go. Great. That can... Actually, we'll save it. We'll use that later when we make the icing. Okay. All right, let's keep mixing for a sec. Okay. Great. Okay. Add half the flour. When do you add the milk? Oh, in this step. If I just read the full step, it would have told me. Add half the flour to the mixture. Mix until combined. Add the milk. Mix until combined. Add the rest of the flour. So you're doing half the flour mix, then the milk, then the other half the flour mix. So let me go ahead and have the milk prepared. I need how much milk? Half cup. So a whole cup of milk. Where's our liquid measuring cup? Do you know where the liquid measuring cup is? The glass one? No? All right. Guess we'll use the dry measure. We can use the dry measuring cup. It's fine. Dry measuring cup for liquid it is. Okay. Careful, SpongeBob. Okay. Okay, add half the flour mixture. Great. And mix until just combined. Okay. Add the milk carefully. Right side cabinet, inside. It's too late. It's too late. Also, hold on. Let me see if I can get this light to adjust. All right, camera doesn't want to adjust. It's just going to be too bright. So sorry. Oh, there it goes. That's better. Okay. Great. And then we do the other half of the flour. Half milk, half. Scrape down the sides if necessary. Great. Add the rest. So how are you doing tonight? Have you been having a good day? Did you do anything fun today? All right, I don't want to overmix. So this looks like it's combined because it just keeps saying until just combined. So I don't want to overmix. All right, use an ice cream scoop to transfer batter to a prepared pan, filling each cup about 3/4 full. Bake at 350 for 20 minutes, 20 to 22, or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out with little to no crumbs. Allow cupcake to cool in the pan for 5 minutes before transferring to a wire rack. So let me get some wire racks set first so that I can do other things. Okay. Set those there. Great. Okay. Girl, I don't think we have an ice cream scoop. I don't think it matters. But I'll take a look-see. We got too many things in this this drawer, you know? And I don't want to cut my fingers on anything. Do we have an ice cream scoop? We used to, she says. That's right. I'll just use a regular spoon. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. You're just putting the batter in the pan, in the things. You said left side drawer, it's there. This left drawer is where I was looking. But I have, you know what? I don't want to bother anymore. I just gotta use a spoon. All right, let me. Okay. Move this to this bowl. Take bowl over here. Why did I wear a black shirt? Who knows? You can't really tell, but there is flour on this shirt already. Where's that spoon I was using earlier? Right here? All right, it's just got sugar and butter on it. Sugar, butter, and lemon. And sugar, butter, and lemon. All right. Great. I don't spray the thing any. I don't do any spray, right? Because you're putting it in the. No, you just put it straight into the paper. Okay. Hold on, let me move this so you can get a less obstructed view. Oh my, all of the batter just came out of that. We're gonna go back and fill these up a little bit more. Some of these definitely need a bit more. Oh, making a mess. What's new? Okay. Probably need about 2 scoops in each of these to get it to 3/4. It smells lemony. It smells good. Also, I don't know what I'm doing with this other hand. It's like T-Rexing it while I'm trying to like stay calm. Like I'm trying to focus on the scooping and my other hand is just like crawling up. Okay. That one is probably a bit overfilled, but sure. A few of these might be slightly overfilled, but it's fine. Okay. It said 20 to 22 minutes, so we're going to put them in for 20 and check them. So we'll go ahead and put this in. Put in first batch. First batch, timer, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Start. Okay, started. Great. Now, while that's going, hold on. Is Watkinski here? I need to text him, tell him to show up. I am actively streaming. Been streaming for an hour. Okay. Maybe it'll show up. While that's happening, we shall do the icing. So let's look at what we need for that. So for the icing, so we need butter, the confectioner sugar, lemon juice, milk. So let me get more butter. It's actually in the freezer, so we'll have to, I think, oh, well, we got, how much do I need? I need a lot of butter, actually. So, yeah, we're gonna have to warm all this up. Okay. Put one of these sticks back. All right. Putting 4 sticks of butter in the microwave. Oh, wait. Power down. Let's do 30 seconds. And then back away. Okay. Put on my rad suit while I do the while I use the microwave. Yeah. Okay. Let's clean up just a little bit here. Put away anything we don't need. So we don't need the baking soda, but don't need the baking powder. Put those away. I can put away the flour. And I can put away the regular sugar because I just need the confectioner sugar. Okay. Great. Great. Now, so I don't know how much this is going to be, but hopefully it's enough. I'm going to roll my sleeves up. Let's rinse out this bowl. Rinse all this off so we can use it. What are you watching now? Sherlock. Oh, so good. Great series. Okay. That is clean enough. And then this bowl, let's rinse it out. Okay. Pretty sure every time we use that microwave, NORAD gets a radiation warning. For frosting, you can melt it, just not for your cakes and cookies. I don't want it too melted though, because I need to be able to pipe it. It just says room temperature. Okay. Sugar. Hopefully we have enough sugar, but we'll see. All right, are these soft? No, we'll spread them out. Do that again. A slightly higher power for that one. Okay, let's read what it says for the... Beat the butter on medium high speed with an electric mixer until light and fluffy. Add the sugar, mix until combined. Add lemon juice, make until smooth. If a thinner, add milk. Transfer to a piping bag. Great. So, let's do this. So I need a couple tablespoons of lemon juice. So I'm going to do just a little bit more squeezing here. Just so we can make sure we got what we need of the lemon juice. I still got about a half a lemon here. I think I can get a tablespoon out of it. Focus. Okay. Yeah, I think if you were to cut your fingers while slicing a lemon, that's just insult to injury because you immediately get lemon juice into your cut. You know? Can you imagine that? I bet some people don't have to imagine that. I bet that's happened to several people. It's awful. Okay. Okay. We're just doing full power since there's 4 in there. It's still not soft. Well, they were in the freezer, so what was I thinking? Hello. The pound. Hey Siri. How many cups is in a pound of confectionery sugar? 4 cups. Perfect, because I need 5 cups. And I've got a little bit of it here. And I think there's more in a weird tub up here, right? Is that what's in this little tub right here? Is powdered sugar? You think so? All right, great. So we've got enough. We've got enough powdered sugar. Great. Let's check the butter. All right, it's soft. One stick, 2 stick. Red stick, blue stick. Great. Fantastic. Put that in the trash bag. Oh, goodness. Okay. It just says the butter, right? Butter first. Beat the butter. Boom, 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 boom. Great. I love scooping butter out of the whisk things every time I use them. you know? My favorite task is getting the butter out of the whisks. Okay. Pause. Eject. Doing it this way. Pushing it through. I just need it out, you know? Great. Perfect. Fantastic. Wonderful. Beautiful. Great. Lovely. Lovely. Great. Fantastic. Having a good time. Having a swell time. All is well with my soul. All right. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay, get back in there. Fantastic. Boom. Okay. Step 1. I got butter on my shirt, but you can kind of see it. It's fine. All right. Then add the sugar. Add the sugar. Sugar. All right. It says sifted. I don't care. I don't care enough to sift the sugar. I will dry this out though before I use it. Okay. Great. That's 1 cup. Two cup. 3 cup. 4 cup. Last cup right here. Making a mess. 5 cup. Great. I need to focus. I need to focus. Okay. Crank it up just a little bit. Don't get crazy. Don't get crazy on me now. Stop looking at me for a second. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay. Little messy, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ugh. So good. Okay. Add lemon juice. How much lemon juice did I need again? I already forgot. I need 4 tablespoons. Let's see if I can make it. One. Everybody count with me. 2. 3. All right, we're just that was like a half. Let's see if we can squeeze half a tablespoon more out of these lemons here. One of them's got to have something. Oh, this one might get it. Oh, there we go. All right, we're going to call that 4. Close enough. You can't get blood out of a lemon? Oh, we're still talking about... That was so long ago. Okay. I was like, what? I haven't checked chat. I forgot I hadn't checked chat in a while. All right, some of that sugar got flung out of there. Put that back in there. All right, and mix. Awesome. Oh, that's good, guys. Guys, that's so good. Mama, I'm bringing you a spoon with a little bit of this icing on it. It's so good. Just a little bit. Try this. It's yummy. Yeah, it's great. All right. Thumbs up, she said. Love that. Okay. Let me get some of this off of the things here. Okay, let's move this away. Get this way out of here. Okay. There's 1 minute left on the cupcakes right now before we need to check them. So before I get too heavily involved in something else, I'll just take this time to wipe down the mess here. Okay, put this in trash bag. Great. Icing is yummy. Very yum. Very good. Very yum. Should I put more lemon juice in it, or is it okay? No? Good. Okay. Okay. Scrape this off. I smell those cupcakes. I smell them. They smell yum yum. They smell very yum yum. They smell yummy. Yum yum yummy yummy in my tummy. Delicioso. Okay. Ruh. Come on. Okay. Get off. Great. Let me scrape this down. Ba-da-da-dow. Okay. I hear ya. I hear ya. Hold on. All right. I need a toothpick. Oh. Yeah. I can already tell these are probably not done. I say and then watch them be perfectly done. Hear me out. All right. Toothpick. Here, I'll turn this so you guys. I say as they're actually done. Jeez. I might need to fill them up a slight bit more on the next round. Okay. So all of them are done. It said I need to wait how long to let them cool? Let me see. If I would stop getting pop-up ads. Okay. A lot of cool for 5 minutes in the pan. Okay. Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a sip of this tea. I'm going to mix up a little bit of colored icing here. I want to do a little decoration on top. Something simple. You know, I want to do just like a little lemon with a little leaf. Nothing crazy. Because they're lemon cupcakes, so I'll put a little lemon with a little leaf. So I need some yellow icing. It's already, you know, slightly yellow, but like actually yellow. And then a little bit of green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the color in the bag. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab just some bags like this and prepare, because I don't got no piping bags and it don't really matter. So okay, take a little bit of this. You can't even see what I'm doing. Professional streamer. Professional streamer. I'm basically putting the bag over the top of this and then scooping some. Hold on, there's a little debris. Scooping some into here. Not too much. And then I'm going to take some food coloring. Okay, there's no yellow in these. Yellow is the one that we're missing. But I guess it's a good thing that I bought food coloring today. Yeah, I was upset because I was like, I bought food coloring and we already had it. But I guess a good thing. So now we've got some yellow. We'll put some yellow in here. Was that too much? Maybe. But we'll see. We're gonna mix it up like this. I'm gonna close the bag though while I mix. Is this warming the buttercream? Yeah, sure, it is. Whatever. Sue me. Okay. I think that could be enough. Maybe. Might be enough. I don't know. We might need to do a little more. Put just a little bit more icing in there. Ooh. Mix that in as well. Oh, I didn't close it. I'm making a mess. Okay. Do you know the YouTuber? No, I do not know that YouTuber. I'm not gonna lie, I know one French YouTuber. I can't remember his name, like Cyprien or something. And I only remembered it. I remembered him from my French class in high school. We like watched one of his videos or something. Okay, we've got some yellow icing in a bag. Great. Love that. Has it been 5 minutes? Do you think it's been 5 minutes since I got him out? Sure. All right, let's transfer him to a wire rack. You guys can watch me do this as well. I'll move you to follow. Here we go. Boom. Wire racks. Okay. Okay. This is, do you see this posture I got right now? This is so great. Wonderful posture. Like, how else am I supposed to, like, bend to the hips? Like, who works like this? No one does. We all go goblin mode sometimes. You know, that's okay. Okay. Last one. Great. Now, we're going to do the next batch. And while we do the next batch, we can mix up the green icing. Okay. Boom. What's cooking? Mama Watkins in the house. We're making lemon cupcakes. Lemon cupcakes. You missed me struggling trying to zest a lemon, and my mom had to do it off screen. But, you know, we got to figure it out. What was I doing? I'm putting next batch in. All right, we did the lime green on the first batch. We'll do the dark green on this batch. Here's the dark green ones. Go ahead and line the pan. I hope I wasn't supposed to like refrigerate this dough in between batches. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it doesn't really matter. It's cupcakes, not cookies. Okay. Now I feel like those were slightly underfilled. So I might slightly overfill these. Oh, no! Okay. Nothing is wrong. Everything's fine. So these cupcakes are for my brother and my nephew. So my brother and his son have the same birthday. crazy, I know. So these are their gift from me. They'll have to come get them somehow at some time, at some point. Maybe they can swing by tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I can bring it to them tomorrow. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. Maybe they'll just come get it. Okay. Okay, this one I think is actually just slightly too much overfilled. Okay. All right, we're getting into scraping time, which is great because we're on these last few here. That means I portioned it out pretty good. Okay. A little bit more scraping here. Get these last little bits out. You don't want to waste anything. Okay, it'll go in this one. And there'll just be a couple tiny ones that didn't quite get filled all the way, but it's all right. Sure. Let's go with that. Perfect. Great. Fantastico. Wonderful. That's going to go in for 20 minutes. Great. Timer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Start. Bam. Great. How are we doing? Bring them to you at work. Work snacks. All right. Let's look at these chats for a sec. We're going back all the way to posture, either Igor or early 2000 NPC. Great, fantastic. What two would I pick? So the options are a new house, $260,000 salary, $10,500 a month, or $200,000 cash. So not the cash, because the other two I can get money that way. 200,000, great. Boom, bam. But the other ones are like a constant stream. Let me do some math. What is 10,500 a month times 12? 10,500 times 12. That's 126,000 a year. Oh, but I don't have to work. So the salary is I have to work. Okay. So the new house, do I gotta pay? It's a free house. I don't have to there's no mortgage. Oh, all right. You know what? I think I could do 10,500 a month and a new house. I think that's probably the best bet, right? Because I ain't gotta work and I got a free house. And I can live off of 10,500 a month. I've lived off of less. I'll go with that. That's my answer. P. Nelly says 10,500 a month salary means J-O-B, job. Oh, scary. I know. Okay. So while those are cooking, we're going to mix up just a little bit of green icing because I do want to try to do a little bit of decorating. Don't know how well it's going to go. I don't have piping bags or tips. We're using Ziploc bags as piping bags. And then I'm going to just reinforce the tip with some duct tape and then cut it and see if that works. But we're going to do little lemons on there with a little green leaf. We're going to try to do little lemons on there with a little green leaf. Try. That is the word of the day. Okay. Let me grab the green. Let me grab a bag. So we don't need much of the green because we're just doing one tiny little leaf on each one. We want to make sure we have enough to ice the rest of the cupcakes. So let's put
Just maybe a smidgen more. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Don't need much. That's good. That's good. I might not even need that much, honestly. I'm gonna just eat a scoop of it. It's fine. It's really good icing, man. You said cash now. You said 200K and the 260 a year. You take 200K to pay off bills and loans. 260 a year, 21K a month. Yeah, but then you don't have, but then you have to work, you know. Yeah, you make more. Yeah, we did this math. All right, we pulled out the calculator a second ago. You do make more with the salary, but it is a salary and you have to work, while the other one's just free money. Wait, do I gotta pay taxes on the free money? That's the real question. Sorry if the word taxes filled you with just a sense of impending doom. Don't mind me while I warm up buttercream. Sorry. I'm gonna the yellow that I mixed, I'm gonna throw that in the fridge. So it at least doesn't like separate while I'm waiting. Okay. We're probably gonna need to add more dye in this, because this is like a mint green. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to put more dye in this. I need enough that it's gonna be green, but not so much that your whole mouth is gonna be green, you know? Okay, that should be enough. Salary also means you're paid the same regardless of time worked, so holidays on short rate are paid in full. Flip side, overtime sucks. Yeah. I'm still sticking with the free money. Mixing, 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 mixing. The bag popped open. It's making a mess. When has that ever stopped me before? Okay, let's just slide that down. Okay, there's definitely enough dye in it now. Okay. Sorry if this is weird. Just like... Okay. There's a green. It's gonna go in the fridge. Good enough. Okay. Wash my hands off. Now we're gonna get big bag, and fill big bag with the regular icing, just the color it is. You still want me to sing a Britney song? What Britney song do you want? My guess for you is Scream and Shout, because that's the one that's always stuck in your head. Okay. Push that in there. Okay. Great. So I'm just like using the cup to hold the bag while I put the icing in the bag. It works very well. Okay. Then okay. Sorry, I'm eating icing. Sorry about that. Okay. Good. Oh. Breathe. I need to breathe. I feel like I'm running around like a daggone chicken with its head cut off. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some duct tape on the edge here just to reinforce the tip so it doesn't like pop. And then I'm going to cut that for the tip. Okay. So grab some arts and crafts time. Arts and crafts time. Okay. Today we're using tie-dye duct tape. My hands are slippery from the copious amount of icing I've been eating. Ugh. Okay. 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 I keep saying okay, as if that's gonna like calm me down. Just saying okay. 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 Shh. Everyone, can everyone just calm down, please? Can everyone just calm down for a second? Calm down. All right? You're like screaming in my ear, okay? Okay. There. We've got reinforced tip. So we're going to cut that and then we'll pipe this onto the thing. For now, I'm going to throw this in the fridge. Keep it cold. I'll grab the yellow one. Okay. Okay. We're gonna scream. How does it go? We're gonna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We go, oh, we oh, we oh, we oh. We go, oh, we oh, we oh, we oh. You go round, round, rock it with Will I Am a Britney. Okay, we're putting same thing here, just on the corner. Now, before you ask, do you know what you're doing? The answer is no. You should assume the answer is no until shown otherwise. As of right now, the answer is no. I do not know what I'm doing, but I am doing my best. Good enough. All right. Reinforce that corner. Bam. I might double bag these. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Okay. There's that one. The green one looks a hot mess right now, which is just a giant mess. I'm going to do this over the sink for a sec. All right. I think green one deserves to be double bagged. Green one deserves a double bag. This is actually chaos. Okay, let's slide all of it down into the corner first off. This is actually crazy. So when I was in my abnormal psych course, we weren't allowed to say the word crazy. Because I guess it's stigmatized or whatever. So she said that we would get like points taken off our grade if we said crazy or like psychotic. Like this is making me psychotic. This is making me lose my mind, you know? Totally forgot about that. Okay, green is double bag now. Now we can reinforce the tip here. Ugh, that's just nuts. Yeah, I can't remember if nuts was one of the options, but I'm sure it's along that line, and she would have. That's what you had to be very careful with how you spoke. And I had her for 2 different courses. I had her for abnormal psych, and then I had her for I think it was a child psychology course or something. It was something like that. But I think I gotta say, out of all of my professors, only one have I ever made, maybe 2. I think there was 2 professors that I like made it a thing to go on to rate my professor and give them a bad review. I think one was my communications professor and one was my clinical counseling psychology professor. So my communications professor, you know, you teach communications, you think you'd be able to communicate with your students via like email. No, not an option. You email her, you're not getting a response. And so this was a hybrid course, right? So like you had one class during the week and the other one was online. So it'd be Monday online, Wednesday in person, right? And that was the year that we had the solar eclipse. And we were allowed to, like, we got the day off, right? And she said, okay, so all you have to do is upload a picture to D2L or Brightspace or whatever it was called at the time of the solar eclipse or what you're doing. And I went on to D2L to look, and usually they have like in the notification like blah 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 upload, like made it an assignment, or like your assignment is due soon. And I checked it and I didn't see any notifications. I couldn't find where she had put it. She had put it, I think, in like a discussion post, but like I was a freshman at the time, so I wasn't fully understanding of D2L. I had used it in my dual enrollment courses, but like I straight up could not find where she buried this assignment. And so I sent her an email, no response. And so the next time I saw her in class, I was like, hey, I couldn't find where the thing was. And she told me where it was. And I was like, am I still able to post it? She's like, oh yeah, it should still be unlocked. It was not. It was locked. So I emailed her. I said, hey, it's locked. I can't get it posted. And then obviously it was like a week next time I saw her. She's like, oh, sorry. And I said, what do you mean, oh, sorry? Like, can I open it up so I can post it? Because she said I could post it. Like, it in my face said, yeah, you can still post it. Was not an option. She just lied to my face. And then I was like, oh, well, I have the pictures literally on my phone of the solar eclipse and me looking at the solar eclipse with my glasses. Like, I was like, can I just show you the picture? She's like, no, sorry, I can't take that. And then like people were behind me, like in line to talk to her as well. They were like, just let her, like, she has the photos. Like, they were trying to defend me. And no, I got a 0 on that assignment. And because I got a 0 on that assignment, I ended up getting a B in the course. Now, I know a B is not bad, but like at that point I had been a straight A with everything. And so getting a B because of not being able to post a picture of a solar eclipse or me enjoying a solar eclipse just actually made me so mad. Like, I'm still getting mad about it now. Actually ridiculous. So that was one review. The other one was my clinical counseling psychology course. So she was very, very strict. This was during COVID time where a lot of other teachers and professors, you know, they were a little bit lax because everyone's struggling at that point. And we were online. We were in class on like Google Classroom or whatever. And she was going over the syllabus. And I put in the group meet, I was like, hey, can someone ask if we're going to do a study guide for any of this? And so someone asked in the chat, they're like, hey, Miss blah, 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 or Dr. blah, 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 are we going to get study guides for these exams? And she goes, no. She laughs at our face and is like, what a stupid question to ask. What do you mean? And these exams were over like several chapters in the textbook. several extra readings, like whole separate readings that are a bunch of like case studies. And you had to know all of her PowerPoints and lecture notes. And someone was like, okay, well, are there any like important topics, like any key themes we should focus on when studying? She's like, oh, just the readings and the textbook chapters and my lectures and the PowerPoints. So everything. So you want us to memorize everything for the exam. And she would always be like, well, I'm not going to give you any gotcha questions. Like there are true false questions on there, but it's not going to be like because of a date. And then I would see a question that was like, in this date, Bedlam was blah, 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 or something like that. And I was like, okay, this seems right. But based on other questions, this feels wrong. Is it because the date is wrong? And it was just like a lot of things with her where she had no lenience with anything. She was very like rude with the students. Like she had no sympathy for anything whatsoever. Like did not care about our mental health as students, even though she wasn't actively practicing mental health clinician. And so I was like, wow, I would really hate to be one of your patients. But a lot of people also had issues with her similar to that in the course. So there was her Rate My Professor rating went straight down into the gutter because we all banded together. We said at the end of the year. Okay, so we got 5 seconds left on the cupcakes. Great. Then we can pull those out and check those. We shall check them. Okay, let's see if these are done. Grab me a toothpick. I think that one's fine. I check all. I always check all of them. Because who knows, maybe there's a random cold spot in the... I think it should be fine. Yeah, they're fine. All right, we gotta let those cool for 5 minutes. All right. As for the rest, let me feel if these are cool enough. Yes, the other ones are cool enough that I'm pretty sure we can make attempts at decorating these. Make attempt is the key words here. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Do not judge me if it goes horribly wrong. Okay. Let's see if I can't. Zoom this in just a little bit. That's a little bit better. Okay, that should be better. All right, let's try that. I can turn the oven off now. I'll set a timer for 5 minutes to let those cool. Okay, I'm gonna grab my phone. All right. Let's see how this is gonna go. So first we just need to cut a small. Let me get some like parchment paper or something. Parchment paper. Just kind of as a couple of little test things, you know? Where's the edge of this parchment? Okay. Oh my gosh. Brother. Okay. Okay. Okay, everyone just take a breath. Everyone just take a deep breath. Okay? You guys really need to calm down. Okay. Let's do a little test of the... Okay. Okay, we need to make that bigger. Okay. We can make that work. I can make it work. Maybe. We'll see. All right, first cupcake, first attempt. Let's see how it do. Okay. First off, let's make this a little tighter. Slide this down. Twist. Okay, maybe it's a little thick. Okay. You know what? Oh. There you go. That's not bad. First try, not bad. All right? I might run out of icing, but it's fine. Some of these might end up non-iced, but it's fine. I'm gonna go outside first this time and then... Because I don't want to, you know... That one wasn't as good, but it's fine. Wow, no one look at that one. I am focused right now. Mm-hmm. I want to say they're getting better as I'm doing them, but if I were to say that, it would be a lie. I'm focused. There was an air bubble. It's fine. This one I'm going to start from the center and then spiral out. Don't worry about that timer. Okay. That one was good. I will do that with the rest of them. Okay. Yeah, there's no way this icing is gonna be able to ice all 24 cupcakes. I'm calling it right now. Because I doubled the recipe right, but then I separated some of it for the colored icing. for the green and yellow, you know? So some of these might be kind of jank. I'm not gonna lie. You guys will be able to, I'll make sure I set aside the pretty ones. It's fine. Because I'm not making more icing. Some of these are just going to be uniced. Or some of these will only have the lemon. Oh, that was a pretty one. Hold on. Let me shade it so you can see that. Pretty spiral. Okay. Hold on. Let me get the I need to take these out of the pan and put them on the wire rack over here. Give me a sec. Okay. We're back in goblin mode here. Okay. Okay. Great. Doing good. Cup 2 more to get out of the pan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that one's got a double cup on it. Oh, this music's crazy. I'm gonna change the song, guys. This one's a bit much for me. Sorry. Great. Okay, so those are cooling. Great. Let me ice this one out of the first batch. Great. Okay. Some of these look crazy. Some of them look very beautiful. So, is what it is. All right. Now's the part that I don't know how it's gonna be. You know. And that's the the lemon and the leaf. Lemon, I guess, you know, that's pretty. You just put it in a ball. Hold on. Give me an ugly one. Yeah, give me one of these ugly cupcakes. So if I just kind of go, bam, bam, right? Round that out just a little bit. This one's going to be slightly off center, right? And then I take the leaf. How am I going to do the leaf? Hold on, let me test. Okay. You're gonna look at it from far away. Hold on, let me. How do I block the light for you? See, from far away, it looks great. It's great. See? It's beautiful. Just look at it from far away, and they're fantastic. You know? Mm-hmm. Gorgeous. See, this is why we'll start with the ugly looking cupcakes. And then we'll, as we get used to making the things, I will say the leaf is just looking like a blob. Like I can make a leaf look fine on the thing down here. Maybe I just do that. I put them down here and then maybe I can transfer them with like a butter knife. Maybe I do that. I don't know, man. First off, I need to do this not on a wire rack. If I take a butter knife, right? So I should probably put it in the fridge before I do that, but it actually kind of worked. Not gonna lie, kind of worked. It didn't really work. That was a lie. Okay. Honestly, like, it's fine. If I go back and smooth it out, I think it'll be fine. Things are looking up. Dude, this one looks just actually crazy. Give me a napkin. I'm not wiping it off, but I'm wiping off the butter knife. I'm gonna smooth out the lemon. Mm-hmm. It's certainly a lemon. That's a lemon, all right. Maybe I need to do like 2 leaves. Like I feel like if I do 2 leaves, it looks better. You feel? Versus like 1 leaf? What do we think? What do you think? What do you think? 1 leaf or 2 leaf? 2 leaf? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We'll do 2 leaves. Oh, hey, Zoe, you gotta go potty? Hold on. Give me a sec. You got her? Okay. I'm gonna smooth some of these out later, but... I'll come back to those ones. Okay. There may be 23 cupcakes now. For no reason in particular. Okay, that had a lot of air bubbles in it. Okay. Everyone just take a deep breath, okay? You guys need to calm down. All right? You guys are freaking out right now, and I need you guys to chill out. Like you're like yelling at me. And I can't have you yelling at me while I'm working. Right? You're messing me up because of your super crazy energy right now. Like for real, y'all. Maybe I should have gone back to the store and bought the piping tips. You know? But it's fine. We're making do. Okay. You know what? This one is not half bad. The leaves are a little big. And it's not super amazing. But it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Okay. Y'all, this could be much worse. Okay, that one was cute. I'm gonna try this one where I do the leaves first. And then I do... Okay, I'm gonna smooth that out because I got a little crazy. It's fine. Okay. I said I'm going to smooth them out at the end, not smooth it up now. I need to chill. And then I smooth it out again because I can't help myself. Okay. Great. These other ones are a little warm still. This one's cold enough. Great. Let me try something. I'm gonna get a toothpick. I'm just gonna do a little like scratch in the leaf. Just go right down the center, you know? And see if that makes me feel better about it. I think it does. I think I do like it better when I do that. Makes me feel a little bit better. You feel? Kind of. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Listen, I don't really think it matters. I'm not getting paid for this. And people are gonna just eat them. Okay. Look, that one isn't bad. That one's not bad. You know? It could be much worse. If I could get the camera to... Hold on. How do I... Where's the light coming from? Okay. There you go. You know? There we go. It's still hard to show. It's not bad. You know what? That's not bad. I'll take it. It's giving lemon, you know? Dude, this one, even better. This one's even better. Hold on. You'll be able to see it eventually. Hold on. Here, what if I tilt it down like this? There we go. You see that? Look at that. That's pretty good. If I do say so myself. You know what I should do? I should get one of the brown sprinkles in there and just put one on each one, like the stem. I should do that. I'm pretty sure we have those in here. I saw them. Wait, let me finish icing them first. One thing at a time. One thing at pause. So one thing at a time. Let's finish icing all of them, and then we can do the tiny details. Okay. Chill out, guys. You seriously, you guys are freaking me out now. Stop with the energy. Like, chill. Like, stop yelling in my ear right now. The green icing is getting a little warm. So, just from me squeezing it. So it's getting a little melty, but it's fine. Okay, this needs to... There's so much icing in the bag. That's just like... Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay. I'm almost out of the white icing. I don't think it's gonna make it. That's okay. We can have a couple that are just have a lemon on them. Nothing happened. You saw nothing. All right, I think this is the last one that gets icing. I might be able to squeeze out one more, but I'm not sure. Okay, that looks like a mango. Hold on. A few of these are giving mango, but it's fine. Okay. This might just need to be like spurt that out and then that's fine. All right. I think that's, I'm pretty sure that's as much as we're getting out of that. Yeah, there's like nothing left in there. Okay. So we'll have two with just a lemon on it. Okay, so these will just have a lemon. Caught the toothpick. Okay, I'm focused. Okay. I'm gonna fix that one just a little bit. The leaf got. It's fine. You know, it's a lemon with leaves. Again, you can't see it. It's a lemon with leaves. You know? I'm gonna go do the thing where I grab the chocolate, not chocolate. Maybe they are chocolate. I don't know. It's fine. It's a single sprinkle. A single brown sprinkle. In timer on that. Okay, this is the baking spices. Here, you can watch me struggle if you'd like. You can watch me sit here and struggle. Oh, I thought something was gonna fall. Okay. Okay, great. We've got red, green, white. Could have sworn we had like. There goes the toothpicks. Could have sworn we had some brown sprinkles up here. Did I imagine that? Was that in my imagination? Hello? All right. I don't think we do. We have some yellow, but this is like a golden yellow. No, I don't think I should put the yellow sprinkles on it. I think that's gonna ruin it. Yeah, I thought we had brown sprinkles. I guess we did not. Well, there goes that idea. All right. I'm gonna see if I can make these a little bit prettier. You said chat feels neglected. I'm so sorry, chat. You were talking about PFAS and microplastics. You called me ADHD. That's fine. All right. I'm gonna see if I can skew you guys a little bit closer so you can maybe see the cupcakes a little bit better. This is a great angle for you. Do you like this angle? We're nice and close. This is great. This is a fantastic angle for you. Give me a... I'm gonna grab a box. I'll lift you up just a little bit. There you go. Okay. See, so some of these look great. You still can't tell because the light. This is, I love. There you go. It looks fine, you know? It looks like a lemon. Some of them are great. Some of them not so great. There's a not so great one. You can't even tell because the lights. There's too many lights on. What happens if I turn off the big light? You know? How bad is it if I turn off the big light? Okay, it's a little dark, but it's fine. But now you can see the actual cupcake a little bit better. Some of them look a little cray. That's okay. Some of them have tiny lemons. Some of them have big lemons. Some of them have things that don't even look like lemons. So I'm gonna make this lemon a little bit bigger. And make it look more like a lemon. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit better. Smooth out. Okay. This is the time where I make it look a little bit better. There we go. Focus. You guys need to chill out. You guys are freaking me out right now. Stop freaking me out. Sorry, I didn't mean to threaten you with the butter knife. Where's my toothpick that I had? There you are. Come back to me. Okay. That one's good enough. Let's see. Oh, this one looks a little crazy. It just looks like a big old blob, so we're gonna fix that. Someone said I want one. Someone said I want 5. Well, I made 24. There's 23 left. So, you know, some of y'all know where I live, so you know where to come get them. And Dad, if you want one right now, you can come get one. Oh, Mom, was it good? Were they good? They were yummy? Okay. Mom said they were yummy. Actually, she just said yeah when I asked if they were yummy, so. The green is being a little bit difficult to work with. Actually, it has been difficult to work with this whole time. But that's okay. Dude. The green is just so melty right now. It's so warm. And I could be like, well, let me go put it in the fridge for a bit, but I don't want to do that. Okay. That's as good as that one's getting. Okay, this one, the yellow got a little crazy there. Scrape that off. Okay. We're going to put a little bit more yellow on this one. Now, mind you, Mom tried the one that didn't have any icing whatsoever on it. So, and she said it was good. So let's hope those that have the icing are even better. Okay. Okay. Looking good. That's a little bit better from that one. Y'all really gonna eat all of your grandson and son B-Day cupcakes? And then he's only one. How many can he eat? You know, he can eat as many as he can eat. Isn't that crazy? Dude, kids can eat as much as they can eat. Did you know that? Fun fact of the day. Fun fact of the day for you. Okay, this one actually didn't need much help. It was pretty good on its own. This one's a little crazy though. Let's fix the green so that it actually looks a little bit closer to a leaf. Okay. This leaf is not leafing. Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? Okay. There's that one. This one's not actually bad. Smooth out that yellow just a little bit. Okay. Lemon. I think that's about it. All right. Let's see if I can show you all of these. Let me do my best here. You guys are plugged into a bunch of things, so. Okay. There's all the lemon cupcakes. Lemon with leaves. Lemon with cupcake. Okay. Now we play a couple daily games. I'm not going to play all of them. Big lights back on. We're going to play a couple daily games, y'all. We're not going to do all of them. We'll cut out a couple just because we've already been streaming pretty long. But we'll do a couple dailies. Couple daily games. Let's pull them up. We're pulling up the daily games. P. Nelly's ready for Bandle. P. Nelly's ready for Bandle. All right. Daily games. All right. Up first is Wordle. Let's go with audio. Get a lots of vowels. A lot of vowels. Oh, it's a U. Let's go. Punch. Great. That was a great guess for me. Let's go. Full. Fudge. Fudge is not the answer, but we'll try it to see if there's an E there. There is an E, but it's not there, so it's probably blank U, blank E, and then maybe ends with R. Lumber. No, it's not lumber. That's too many words. Lut. Y'all, someone help me out here. Someone help me out here. Okay. Oh, sorry, I just kicked the thing. Let's go. S-U some soul su. Let's try super. I know it's not super, but let's see if it's okay. It is ER. Okay. So we can get, let's see, Uter, Uwer, Uber, Uver. So it could be blank U VER. Could be BER. Could be LER. Ruler? Let's try ruler. Let's try ruler. Oh, it's not ruler. Okay, we have one guess. We have one guess left. Bueller. Bueller. Anyone got a guess on what this word? Do one of y'all got a guess on what this word is supposed to be? So it's blank U. Let's see, BER, Uber, Umer, sorry, Urer, could be Uter, Uwer, Euchre, Uver. Tutor, I think, is OR. I don't think it's ER. Could be tuber. I don't think it's tuber. Alright, I give up. Buyer. Oh, I forgot Y was an option. Alright, you win some, you lose some, guys. It's alright. Strands, just for reference. I see encyclopedia already. Encyclopedia. Saw it. Atlas, maybe? Do I see Atlas? I don't see Atlas. I'm changing the song. I do see dictionary, though. I see dictionary. D-I-C. Where's, here it is. D-I-C, dictionary. Got it. Dictionary. What else? What else? Looks. It's so the theme is just for reference, right? So we've got encyclopedia, dictionary. What else? What else? What else? Let's see. Thesaurus. I see it. Thesaurus. Put it. No. Book. No. Look it up. Look it up is the Spankrum. Look it up. And then this last is, what is this last word? Directory. Okay, I see. Directory. Awesome. Got it. Bam. Moving on. Connections. Coward, Laser, Scotty, Bones, Jim, Coral, Balance, Chekhov, Thistle, Shaw, Shells, Tractor, Tartan, Teeth, Miller, and Bagpipes. Okay. Scotty, Chekhov, Jim, and is it Laser? I feel like it needs to be character though. Is there a Shaw or a Miller? I'm gonna look it up. There is a Captain Shaw, I think. Yeah. There's a Captain Shaw. Okay. Oh. That's not right. None of it. It's actually not right. Dang. Okay. It's not even one away, so I think that was supposed to be a red herring. That's upsetting. Hazel, go potty. You got it. I believe in you. All right. Okay. Teeth, shell, coral, bones, she says. Boom. Calcium-based structures. All right. Okay. Tractor. Balance. Balance beam. Laser beam. Is tractor beam something? Yes, tractor beam. And then, what else? Jim beam? Huh? Well, no, this is beam. B-E-A-M. Oh. I thought it was, for some reason, I thought it was E-A-N. I thought it was like bean. But Jim Beam is a liquor, you're right. What was I thinking of that was... Maybe I was thinking of the Green Giant with Green Bean. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Okay. So, maybe... Oh, Hazel Basil! Alright. Okay. Chekhov, Coward, Shaw, Coward, Miller, Tartan. What is tartan? Tartan, thistle, Scotty, bagpipes. Symbols of Scotland. Scotland! And then that leaves us with Shaw, Coward, Miller, and Chekhov. Famous playwrights. All right, I need to change the song. This is so overstimulating. Okay. Circuits. Real quick, here we go. Okay. Self-esteem. Self-blank industry. Come on, speed blank. So let's try carbon dioxide. Speed blank, carbon dating, speed dating. Self blank, dating blank, blank industry. Oh. I don't know. Stuffed blank, blank, stuffed animal, Animal Crossing, Animal Kingdom. Okay. So self blank, blank industry, blank animal, dating blank, dating blank animal. I don't know this one. Self help, dating help industry, nope. Dating game animal. Dating. I don't know, brother. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species, animal. I don't know. Blank industry. Self help. Self I'm gonna use a bolt. I can't think of anything. Self S. State dating service? No, service industry, service animal, self-service. Okay, so service. There we go. All right, I'm gonna skip Thurtle today. Go to framed. That's a little spooky. I don't know what this is. All right, my mod needs to take a look at this. You're the movie guy. Movie guy, I'm calling you. Calling on the movie guy. Or the movie game. I don't know what this movie is. Alright, let's go to the next frame. The wind is blowing. There's a storm. There's a lady in a dress. And a man following her. She looks like she's about to jump off a cliff, brother. Alright, so this was scene 1. Scene 2. Alright, we're gonna go to scene 3. Alright, here's a lady's face. There's a painting in the background. I can confidently say I have not seen this movie. Alright, you're here, you're here. Alright, here was the first frame. Here was the second frame. Here was the third frame. I'm letting you think. I'll pause. I'll take a pause. I want to grab my sweet tea while you think. All right. Dark shadows. Dark shadows. That was right. Good job. Good job. Dark shadows. Dark Shadows was the movie, apparently. If you're not seeing chat, or if it's like frozen, you could exit out and then come back. Oh. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, everyone, put on your listening ears. Stop the music. Listening ears. It is time for Bandle. Everyone's favorite game. Time for Bandle. Okay. Released in 2009. 2009. YouTube views, 390 million. All right, it's a par 3. So if we want to make par, drums, bass, synth, and strings. All right, first up is drums. So guess what? I have no clue what that is. I've got no guess. I'm gonna go ahead and go to bass. I don't know what that song is. Sounds cool though. We're just gonna go to the next. Do you guys have a guess? I don't have a guess. I actually have no clue. All right, we're going to voice cover. Oh. Is when the roof came, when the roof caved in, then the truth came out. I just didn't know what to do. But when I become a star, we'll be living so large, I'll be do anything for you. Say it, girl. What you say? That's what it is. What I don't know. What is it called? What you say? What you say? Jason Derulo. What you say? That you only meant well. Well, of course you did. What you say? That it's all for the best because it is. Oh man, I forgot that song existed. All right, we're gonna skip the bath one today, going straight to Lordle. All right. There were no restrictions on the drinking, for the king had instructed all his supervisors that they should do as everyone desired. Huh? Is that Old Testament? Yes, it is. Okay. Mr. Pastor Man. Here, I'll read it again. All right. There were no restrictions on the drinking, for the king had instructed all his supervisors that they should do as everyone so desired. You know, very vague. Maybe it's in Kings. Who knows? It's not in Kings. It's after that. Okay, so it's after. Okay, so it's either Psalms, Proverbs, Job. I don't think it's those. Song of Songs, Ruth, Lamentations, Ecclesiastes, Esther, Daniel, Ezra, Nehemiah, Chronicles. What are we thinking? You got a guess? What do we think? Daniel? Okay, we'll try Daniel. Nope. So are we thinking five? I don't think it's Psalm, Proverbs, Job. It's five scrolls. Yeah, I was like, it's not the first one. All right. So what are we thinking? Of the five scrolls. Song of Solomon, Ruth, Lamentation, Ecclesiastes, Esther. I have genuinely no idea. So you got a guess for what book it is? Song. We'll try Song of Songs. Not that one. All right. So Ruth, Lamentation, Ecclesiastes, Esther. Talking about there were no restrictions on the drinking, for the king had instructed all his supervisors that they should do as everyone so desired. I don't know, brother. I don't know. I don't know. What's in Ecclesiastes? What happens in that book? Okay, I'm just gonna start clicking. All right, it's Esther. Yeah, it's Esther. Okay. Let's see. Esther's coronation, Haman's elevation, Esther and Mordecai's plot, Esther's first banquet, the pivot, Esther's second. These are so many things. Okay. The king foolishly allows them to murder. Prepares to expose Haman to the king. Impales Mordecai. Devon Luck. King honors him. Esther exposes him. King impales. In decree, Mordecai is elevated successfully to defend themselves in the kingdom. Feast, not the feast. Great. First banquet, maybe. Oh, still going higher. Coronation. The coronation. Got it. King's banquet, queen's banishment. Let's try banquet. Great. Okay, we've gotten to the verses. Okay. There's so many options. Oh my gosh. This was such okay, they were right when they said difficulty hard. What in the world? Okay. So the furnishings included blah 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 blah. There were no restrictions on drinking. Drinks were served there. Okay, even lower. Drinks were served, no restrictions. Great, second guess. I got 3 stars. And you know what? 3 stars is better than 2 stars, which is better than 1 star. I will take it. I'm not going to do Pokédoll today. We're just going to go straight to Smashdoll. All right, it's not a dude, so let's go Samus. Okay, it's not a lady either, which means it's going to be an other or a selectable. So let's go Villager. It is selectable and it is part human. So let's go Steve. Wait, no, Steve is human. So maybe it's not Pokemon Trainer. Pokemon Trainer is just human. Ice Climbers aren't that. Inkling? Inkling. Oh, they're just Inklings. Okay, they're not people. Sorry. Isabel? No. What about... Oh, what was the fighting one that was selectable? Robin? Yes, thank you. That's what I was thinking of. There we go. Boom. Okay. You knew what was in my brain. Thank you. We figured it out. Great. All right. So now to end the stream, I shall eat one of the cupcakes. I'm going to pick one of the uglier ones. That way other people can have the pretty ones. All right. Let's do... All right, which one of these looks a little too ugly? Some of these actually look pretty good right now. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we'll go with this one that's like smushed on the bottom here. All right, let's take a bite and see how this is. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. If I do say so myself, look at that. I ate like the whole lemon by itself. Mm. Mm-hmm. I think it's great. I think I did a pretty good job. You know? Not too bad. If I do say so myself. Mm. All right. I'll pat myself on the back for that one. I gotta clean up the kitchen in a second. But I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna enjoy this cupcake. Which is great. So, next stream is gonna be Friday. It's gonna be another functional Friday. I'll probably put my laundry away. You know? You said, in other news, local streamer found unconscious in her home after ingesting homemade food. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's great. But yeah, we'll be streaming on Friday, functional Friday. Probably just put my laundry away. Riveting content. Great time. Well, I've got food dye under my fingers. I gotta clean up the kitchen. So I will see you guys on Friday. Thanks so much for hanging out. Peace out, Girl Scout. This is for you. Bye bye.